My only regret of doing this review is I don't have a white hoodie. I just don't. Assassin's Creed 2. So before Assassin's Creed Valhalla comes out, let's talk about the game that basically was the whole foundation of the Assassin's Creed franchise. Now, don't get me wrong, I have played Assassin's Creed 1. It's it's fine for what it was. I like the character Altair and whatnot. It took a lot to really get used to. It was really Assassin's Creed 2 that got me into the entire franchise, and rightfully so. So in Assassin's Creed 2, Desmond is being taken away from Abstergo, and now he's put under the Assassins. And now he can go back in time, basically matrix his way all the way to his ancestors, which is Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Yeah, he is that cool. Ezio has got to be the number one assassin in all of Assassin's Creed, no matter how good one of them could be. We all have our favorite assassin from this series, but Ezio really is the godfather out of the whole thing, because it's not only was he born in the second game, but we also get to see him growing up from everybody's favorite teenager to a professional assassin, and we get to stick with him all the way down those routes. I gotta admit, going through historical events and playing games like this is a whole lot of fun. It's an open world, sort of like an adventure game where you're playing an assassin that not only can move through the streets, but also he can climb walls and run across the rooftops. I'm speaking a little quickly. And that itself is a whole lot of fun. And not only that, but we get to see historical events that took place during the Renaissance of Italy. I need to slow down. One of my favorite characters in this game has got to be Leonardo Da Vinci. Yeah, Leonardo Da Vinci is in this game, and he is a whole lot of fun. Not only do they keep in the fact that he's an incredible painter, but also an incredible inventor, he just has the same attitude that we all know Da Vinci to have at the time. I mean, there's one line that he says in this game is, yeah, painting is great and it helps pay the bills, but I see myself more of as an inventor. I like to build things. And that's the same attitude that Da Vinci really had. And as soon as this airplane showed up in the game, I said to myself, yeah, we're going to fly, aren't we? This is going to be a whole lot of fun. Of all the hours that I have wasted my time in this game, it is definitely a whole lot of fun. I mean, not only can you just assassinate people on rooftops, jump off buildings, kill them dead right there, sneak into places and whatnot, there is a whole lot of other stuff that you can do. You can help other people around the city and deal with that stuff, that fun stuff. But also you can pickpocket people, and you can find chests all over the place as well. There's so much to do in this game, and the one thing I noticed when I was playing this game is that I spent a lot of my money trying to rebuild the villa that is basically the main base in Assassin's Creed 2. And got to the point where I was making so much money from the villa that I was like, okay, I don't even have to look for chests. I don't even have to look for pickpocketing or anything. I can just go there whenever I'm low on money, collect that, and voila, I can buy all the weapons and armor that I want. Makes it pretty easy, actually. One of my favorite cities in this game is either Florence or Venice, or Venence, as they like to call it. Florence or Venence, that's what they like to call it. They've got to be my favorite cities because there's a lot to do in these cities and whatnot. The laziest one, I gotta say, in my mind, has got to be Florence, because most of the towers that you climb up to, synchronize, eagle vision, whatnot, to see your surroundings, all those towers just look like they were copied and pasted all over the place, and that's all you got to deal with. I don't get to see a lot of the historical buildings that are in the city and whatnot. We don't get to see a lot of stuff that is really famous about the Renaissance. It's kind of a downer a little bit. And another thing that it took me the third playthrough that I've noticed is the Subject 16 puzzles that you find all over the place. Yeah, they're fun to a point, but then they get really, really challenging to the point where you need help from the guy in the game and whatnot, but he barely gets it, and you're just sitting there going, all right, I don't know. I'm looking it up right now. I can't do this. And that's how it really went. So that's kind of a downer for me, but it doesn't really change the experience of what Assassin's Creed 2 is. That's the gameplay for me. For Ezio himself to be a rich boy living off the streets of Florence, it was you can really grab hold of this character right from the beginning because you like him, you like his family, you like his attitude, and then tragedy strikes and suddenly he has to become an assassin, and just watching the build up all the way through is definitely worth it. So I gotta say, Assassin's Creed 2 definitely a standing point in not only just the Assassin's Creed series, but just in video games in general. Kind of shows that you can do a whole lot in an open world game and have an absolute blast of not just playing the main mission, but the side stuff as well. Well, some of the side stuff, we'll give it that. Still, I gotta give it the score of legendary. So guys, Assassin's Creed 2, have you played it? You definitely played it. Everyone's played this game. It's one of the best games ever made. And have you played it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.